Even, you know, I'm just gonna be real with you at a time, right? Now, this documentary is meant for certain individuals, especially certain feminine beings. Now, pardon me, you gotta look at my other YouTube, why this gold. I know yesterday when I was brushing my teeth, it looked like, my hair was a certain type of way, but it's just that you gotta know what was going on with my hair at the time. But don't worry about it. If we gotta take a real, oh, pardon me for a second, and then on top of it, my head is still smaller than what you think. My head is mad small when when it comes to the head on my head. The head on my shoulder is mad small. But oh, that's real wonderful. Another situation, but look at my face of what happened because the situations I was watching on the pyramid. Oh man, I couldn't believe that. Listen to this, right? Now, imagine men. Listen, you ever heard girls? Hold on for a second. Let me finish tying my hair so you can hear exactly what I'm about to speak about. Funny, funny, funny situations when it came to certain people of equality of life, right? Now, I'm gonna just be real with you when when it comes to a certain reality, right? don't be hating on me because I'm so stylish. I know a lot of y'all are natural. I know a lot of y'all from before were natural. Well, I'm the real happy love, but a lot of y'all from before were real natural haters, and I could tell by the vibrations at times, even when it came to your dark matter, even of the physical reconditioning of the reality. So, especially matter of fact. And you know me, I don't really care if you stink dirty pussy bitches, so because you just gonna waste your time looking for a cure. Matter of fact, your other bitches are just stink bitches just wasting their time looking for a cure because they're fucking with the other wrong men at a paradigm of time that cause your natural upset in your habitation, even of the physical reality, when the real man that could have refined you was here, and then now you're a dirty stink pussy bitch because other niggas. But anyway, I don't mean to say it like that, but I'm just speaking to certain other people. Some of y'all chicks that's listening to this, if it doesn't pertain to you, shouldn't feel offended in any type of way, right? But I'm gonna just tell you just like this. Imagine chicks in the paradigm of time that come up with excuses and say, "Oh, I'm scared of being with this guy if he's gonna be the real refiner." What type of chick are you at that point when you say that? Because that means your bacteria, virus, infection, disease that had an opportunity. You could go in a strip, meet some strange nigga that you don't know nothing about, and end up fucking or doing some fucked up reality. But instead of refining your strength of your mythology, you spoke about you were scared. So you were you some type of hamburger, hot dog that was some poison at a time that manipulated the celestial structure or telestial structure or of the cellular structure of the astrological empress that just wanted to kill her in the paradigm. We have to find out about that situation. So it's just like, let me tell you something else. It's just like, you ever had niggas that, say for instance, they do magic, and then you ever had niggas that say, "Oh, the nigga made you too horny," because I turn individuals on so much that is beyond reality. If the way I could turn you on and make you feel so horny, you'll feel like you want to suck dick forever, and then you look like you'll feel like you just want it's just too much. You're too horny. It's overbearing of horniness. If just by turning you on, the intimate reality is a beyond ecstasy feeling of fulfillment. But if I don't give you the fulfillment, it feels like a forever horniness, or you just want to suck, just deep throat forever. That's the feeling I can give you naturally. Now, I don't do things like that sometimes. Sometimes I do watch certain things on the internet or online that makes me feel like very aroused. So I don't know how them girls feel after if they ended up in a hospital or whatever the situation is, or I don't know what pervert was monitoring my internet that knew this already from me seeing in the other videos that went after those girls strategically. So you got to be careful either way and stuff. So let me just be real about certain things in habitation. Imagine other men at a time that say, "Oh man, the guy turned you on. I'm gonna do some magic to lower the situation of trying to find out his dick magic." Now, the reason why he probably tried to find my dick magic is because he can't do what I did. Then on top of it, he's causing an upset condition because he's so. Oh, let me watch this. He's causing an upset condition because he wants to be the side the astro. You ever seen Beowulf? The movie Beowulf? He wants to be the astrological emperor's side boyfriend. So he wants to be better than me at the time. So he already wants to be the better than the reason of the head of his conscience. So he's already going the wrong route in the physical reality. So basically, if a man would do something like that, that's a nigga. If he did some pussy magic on you, that's a nigga that's gonna torment you because he wants to be a gynecologist that just a fucked up not a good gynecologist, a fucked up gynecologist that just wanted to see your pussy. Then on top of it, at another time, he was probably raping or kidnapping your family because he was probably in physics or sequences event of cornering girls that's in your astrological tree, and then you're wondering why bad things are happening, and then you're probably from the ghetto majority of the time that happens, or you end up in the ghetto, or you end up probably on some Illuminati wanting to sell out your family, and then, because of other individuals' bad, how can I say this? Influence, and I'm speaking of prevention to stop you from doing stupid things, but probably some bad influence that caused you to want to go off when it came to your natural habitation. Because once your family is gone, or individuals of your astrological tree, it's like getting rid of the help. So if you're gonna get gang raped and fucked up by other niggas that don't care, and then end up a secret dungeon basement party, then you're gonna be fucked up forever. So I hope that doesn't happen to you. I hope you know how to prevent it. I hope you're smart enough to realize the things I'm saying so you don't end up in those type of situations. And another individual thinking that he's going to correct my speech pattern, I was already going to say this, so you're already off for even trying to say that you were doing something or around me a certain type of way speaking about it. Just like when I was in Brooklyn, it was nothing but prevention. It was nothing but counteractive shots all day a certain type of way because other individuals, if I'm speaking in prevention, it's already naturally known because you're looking at, anyway, I don't want to speak about certain things a certain type of way because some of you might be stupid and it might not be for you to know why I'm speaking a certain type of way. So, I'm a man of honor. So I'm going to just say like this also, right? So imagine it even at a time you have individuals that say they're going to do some sexual magic to stop your horniness. And then on top of it, the real astrological empress is my wife. So when I turn her on, you notice the reason I'm the real husband. So me turning you on so much is on such a high level that I fulfill the enrichment of the astrological tree, celestial, astrological, super, mega, quantum, highest, beyond highest of all stars or star clusters, or astrology or constellation or sacred zodiac or planets or moons or suns or earths. So when I turn you on, it's such on an enormous level you can imagine why it's my real wife. I'm not like the regular star beings. It's literally my real wife that I'm turning on a certain type of way for her manifestation. So when you girls say, oh, I'm scared, I don't know if I should be with him. I'm wondering about when you said that and what you knew about before you said that. And then on top of it, I'm wondering if you were just a disease that was just trying to kill my wife and manipulate her for her magic. So now, I got to think about the condition of the condition of another person that tried to condition you of the physical reality when I was to be the one that was supposed to sleep with you a certain type of way in the physical reality. Now, don't look at my nose a certain type of way because that's something I was literally watching on the pyramid. They did some magic on the pyramid. Some people was fucking with the pyramid temple that they weren't supposed to be fucking with at the time. That also fucked up the magic of the astrological tree on an enormous level because if it's reflecting on me in a point of physics, because I'm the one that put the natural magic for the protection of the astrological tree. It wasn't the children that tried to build it. Because I had my own pyramids already, but it wasn't the children that tried to build the pyramid that they built because I'm the one that had to set the magic for them because they're high conscious. I just didn't let them know. My wife manipulated them and didn't want them to know that it was me that did the magic for their real protection, a certain type of way. So once they fucked me over in the physical reality, in physics or in a paradigm, they were going to be fucked up forever. Good for you. So if another person didn't want you to have protection, I'm not doing nothing for you anymore. Bill don't got to speak about this being a slave planet. You're the slave because if this is a slave planet, that's his mentality, that's good for you because I'm never building nothing like that for nobody anymore. I don't give a fuck what you do. Don't fuck up your magic on a higher level, and you gotta still pay me my money for your economical quality of the ideas for the future. Watch my documentaries, White is Gold. Matter of fact, I'll even add it into this into this, or whatchamacallit, when I edit this, as soon as I turn this off, I'm gonna edit this and I add it in so you can really realize, and you can see, you type in Ralph Lane Jr. White is gold. So, like I was saying, so imagine an individual that comes out of nowhere that wants to do magic to stop the astrological empress from being horny to love me and trying to stop the refinement of the astrological tree. So he's a natural turnoff. In physics, the individual you're around is such a hater, he's a natural turnoff because the fact is he's not on my level. Wow. That's real fucked up, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Wow! The nigga fucked up the Empress. Yo, imagine how much people got divorced in the paradigm because of some stupid nigga that did that. So, what would somebody have to do? Why don't you go ask that question in magic? Why don't you go, if any of you know magic or physics, why don't you ask certain questions? Is somebody doing something to fuck up the dick magic of a man in the physical reality of Ralph Lane Jr.? Is somebody fucking up the family's love magic? Is somebody tampering or hurting the harmony? Is Ralph Lane Jr. the real astrological emperor? Am I the real Zeus? Why don't you ask these questions of certain type of questions? And people can ask fucked up questions. Why don't you ask certain questions to know for yourself? If you know physics and you want to know, why don't you ask to find out for yourself laws of attraction, right? Is there some stupid bitch doing witchcraft against me because she don't want people to realize? Ask all these type of questions. Are there niggas doing witchcraft or magic against me because they're lying to people and just want to fuck up people's life? If there is people doing that, could I be protected from them individuals never finding me and just wanting to know the truth because of their fucked up mentality, because they might be some savages of the physical? So can you be protected at a point in time in the physical reality from individuals fucking up your life? Could you avoid them seeing you or a certain type of way from them ever finding out about you being concerned about your habitation? Why don't you ask those type of questions of the physical reality? Why don't you ask? It's just like, yo, last night, did you watch sci-fi? Did you notice Future, the television cartoon where Bender was on? Did you notice the uncomfortability when individuals realized I was an individual? Did you notice the uncomfortability before that situation that he tried to set a certain type of way? Because he wanted to let me show you something. When people realize certain things, I think that cartoon comes on to like cause some type of physical trauma to an individual certain type of way, because another person can't stand to hear the truth, and then on top of it, because other people's not listening to him, he gets suicidal. Because imagine a person that wants to be different and a desperado just for recognition, just to get pussy, it's just like, you remember when Satan fell from heaven, he took his influence with him that fucked him up. It's like what he did to David. When David fucked up because his majority of his socioeconomic population, they just wanted his secrets, and they just wanted to make him they knew enough magic just to make the nigga a zombie, to make the nigga as a zombie and a doll at the time, so nobody would have realized what was going on with him. And then I was trying to save his life, like what they almost did to Adam. When I was trying to save his life, he was going with the economic population that was going to cause the end of his reality, just like my son Genghis Khan. Now, when he did that, I looked at him and I said, too bad for him at the time, because I went with my other son Alexander at the time, and because I'm the head of Alexander's astrological tree, so I sided with my son Alexander at the time. I'm Rome himself. I sided with my son Greek himself. The reason of your region of himself. So let me be real with you. So because I sided with Alexander, because the stupidity of him not realizing the order of his habitation and him not realizing the physical martial arts, because it's like learning a style. Then you learn position one, position two, then position three, and then you learn certain forms for you to realize. And then another nigga showing a nigga like, yo, listen, man, when things happen, niggas get together and things happen a certain type of way. Be careful and shit. The nigga's not understanding his martial arts at the time, and then he wants to go surpass his head and mad at other individuals that was leaving him at a point, a certain reality for the natural habitation, but there was something they didn't know about him a certain type of way. So when he tried to show them that the difference of the physical, he had to realize there was a real natural order before him a certain type of way. So then after that, it was another type of situation. But him thinking about his reasoning of acknowledgement at a level of existence. So I'm telling him, you got to think about how real your habitation is a certain type of way when you were learning martial arts, because you got to remember the natural forces other individuals are fighting against themselves when certain things are happening certain ways. Well, I'll still know these things when I come back. But the individual, him not realizing what was going on with his habitation at the time, caused a natural. Look at this. Somebody put in. Yo, listen. I hope there's nobody coming in my room doing their own little side voodoo a certain type of way in my house. Don't hurt yourself a certain type of way and then wonder why you did it to yourself. Don't go fuck with demonic dogs and then they finger popping you, gang banging you, and then you wondering what happened to your pussy, what's wrong with your pussy after a while. Niggas probably, dogs that probably walked over a crack on the floor for a mushu individual that didn't know the real reason of mushu, and that was just deteriorating people, and the next thing you know, they walked across the situation going finger pop people, and then they wondering what happened. What happened to girls? I don't know what happened. What happened? Oops, there it is. Oh, everybody on Shemai all of a sudden, huh? Look at that. What happened? No, this shouldn't be a Shemai now. This is what you want, huh? He doesn't like leaving the television off in the hallway. Oh, look what happened in Philly. We're looking good doctor, huh? No. Let's look at. Oh no, I'm sorry. There's no good doctor right now.
At which time we will start allowing people to get into the pen. Those entry points will be at 38, 49.
I'm somewhere else, so. But who watching ABC? That's what's on ABC New York, but I'm just going leaving. Let me. That you might have the boy. You might have the sauce. Can I? Hey, Bill, Bill. Bill, I left a look. I put it on ABC. Huh? Look. I put it on ABC. Look at this. You got ABC New York. Fun. I'll be back.
Were you running hot water?
I took a shower.
How long?
Well, I just came out the shower.
You run all the hot water out of the whole tank. That tank is big enough for all these fucking apartments.
Nah, I didn't believe that. I don't know. That wasn't me. I just literally took a quick shower and came out. But I'll be right back, man. So I don't know if other people feel like there was something else going on and stuff. I don't know who did it and stuff, right? Good for individual. Now let me show you how real situations are. Oh, you want to see this out? You want to see the intensity of this out? Oh, you don't want to see the box. But like I was saying, right? So why did somebody ask about certain magic? Is there somebody doing some dick magic fucking trying to fuck up a person's reality? How long have they been? It's like doing a Ouija board. How long have they been doing that? You make your own Ouija board. How long have they been doing that? How long have they been doing so and so? It's all type of situations. Oh, I got some that was near the pocket of my head. Whew. So how long have they had social economic haters when it comes to Ralph Alingi or the real Zeus? How long, how long, how long, how long have individuals been fucking up a man? Like, why don't people, if people's wondering things, why don't they ask questions a certain type of way for the habitation? Why don't you ask it? It's like Charlotte tell, like, why don't they ask certain questions? You know, if Charlotte is thinking I'm the real boy, ask a certain question, find out for yourself. Why I'm not driving? I went for my license in DMV, and the police started pulling off their sirens, blowing their sirens in all types of situations while I was going for my motorcycle license. They tried to prevent me from getting my motorcycle license when I was going to get my car. This is back. This is back already. No, listen, let me tell you something. When I went to go get my car at the time, I went to go renew my license. DMV, I paid for the renewal of my license. DMV said they didn't. After they told me there's some situation going on with Albany, I had to wait. When I already corrected the situation, even with international security already, and then on top of it, when I went to DMV, they gave me, they gave me a license, and when I went to go renew it, the same DMV, when I went to go renew it, They told me there was a situation with Albany. They had to, and I live on Albany. I live at 4023 Avenue, K Albany. Then they said, "Oh, we gotta wait." So I paid for the renewal. They had it in their records. They gave me a green receipt with a fucking red ink, and the next thing you know, what they never sent it to me in the mail. And when I went for it in the mail, what happened? Uh, oh, we don't have it on our record. So I was like, oh, DMV tried to rob me. Once I seen that, I knew something was it. But no, they could pressure for gas. They pressured for gas. They had enough to someone to go get gas from individuals. So if America planned to rob everybody, hey man, I don't know. I don't think it was a martial law situation a certain type of way that did that to the Middle East neither. Why don't you ask that question? How many savages in the paradigm? I don't let people go through my door site. Showing you somebody's acknowledged. Look at this. Fucked up white people voodoo, right? You think I'm stupid? Too bad you offended the moon just now, though. So, speaking about that, let's speak about Jet Li, right? A movie concerning Jet Li that had nothing to do. Matter of fact, let's speak about what was it? KBTV. I think it was KB. We should speak about KBTV. Matter of fact, that's what we should speak about. Pardon me for a second. Well, yeah, I'm about to use the ATM. Why don't we speak about KBTV a certain type of way, right? Because I don't know why a person. Let me show you something. You know, if a person's being rude and try to walk in with a box, they'll be the ones that get boxed in and boxed. You know, let me just be real with you. I'm not gonna play with individuals. There's no little fucking kid games when it comes to me. You stupid? Another bitch thought she got away. You ain't get away, bitch. You in there also. Oh man. You stupid fucking people to do some stupid shit. Yo, this is when you speak about it's one thing for recovery. If your heart was honest from the beginning, then we'll know. If it wasn't, then fuck you. The current of the moon is gonna know, baby. I don't even gotta tell you. The reason why you got snow is because I jerked off. It's gonna snow again. It's like going to tell the moon to go chill for a second. She'll have a heart attack. She can't even do it. She can't even do nothing for you. She like, you stupid? Nice? You want me to chill? You fucking stupid? You want me to have a heart attack, bitch? You want power? You voting, bitch? Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Let me go to your precinct to make sure they don't do social economic voodoo. Hey, hey, what's going on? Listen, how's everything? Everything's all right? Listen, hold on. There's something I gotta inform you about.